Hello, I'm Gavin Townsend, here today with Chris Tomlinson down in London in the Athletics Stadium, which is the cultful stadium. Chris, if you'd like to introduce yourself to the crowd, that'd be great.
Yeah, hi, my name is Chris Tomlinson. I am the British indoor and outdoor record holder for the long jump. I'm also world indoor silver medalist and European outdoor bronze medalist from 2010 European Championships. And I have been to the last two Olympic Games in Beijing and also Athens.
So you're hopeful also for next year?
Yeah, very much so. I believe that I'm in great shape at the moment. I'm recovering from a knee operation that I had 8 weeks ago. I had to finish the longest jump for 2011, so I think I can build on that.
So what was that jump record?
That particular jump was 8 metres 35.
Wow. And where was that?
That was in Paris at the Diamond League competition.
Brilliant. And that competition, was there much competition up against you?
Yeah, in that particular competition I was up against the Olympic champion Ivan Saladino, who beat me in, I think it was the 5th round. He jumped 8.40, I was second with 8.35. I also was up against the former British record holder, also the Olympic silver medalist, and I believe this was in there too.
Okay. So why did you get into athletics, and why particularly the long jump?
Well, I first of all got into athletics sprinting, and then I moved into the triple jump, and then from the triple jump I went to a competition, I finished third in it, and it was the first three competitors. They went to represent the country, Great Britain, and I finished third, so the first two go. I therefore thought, I might go and try the long jump, so I went to do the long jump. I finished first in that competition. As a result of that, I represented Great Britain, and that's what it was all about for me at that age.
Okay. And why long jump and not the triple jump?
For me, it's something that I've been focusing on for so many years now, and I find that long jump is what I'm more suited to. However, after the 2012 Olympic Games, I would like to go back to the triple jump and have a few competitions.
What's the difference between the long jump and triple jump?
Well, I mean, obviously in the triple jump we just have one jump. Sorry, in the long jump, should I say, we have one jump, whereas a triple jump we have 3 jumps. The long jumpers tend to be a little bit quicker and more explosive off the takeoff board, whereas the triple jumpers tend to be a little bit slower, but also have a far higher plyometric space.
And how's it feel to be renowned as an international athlete?
Yeah, you know what, it's great. I always wanted and dreamed to be a long jumper when I was a youngster, and now I've achieved that dream. I just got to get on that Olympic roster.
Brilliant. What's your training like and your nutrition like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously training. I have to train 10 times a week. I train for at least 3 to 4 hours every day. We're doing an event in a long jump. It's all about weight specific, so it's not a case of just go and go and go and go. And once we get to a point where we're losing the quality, we'll tend to stop. Which is why I tend to only train for 3 hours. I'm not like a swimmer who'll train for 6-7 hours a day. But then once I get home, I've got to be very careful with my nutrition. I can't afford to allow myself to be carrying any extra weight. I've got to make sure that I'm very trim. My body fat tends to be about 5-6% maximum. So I'm very healthy. Make sure I have the obvious vitamins, minerals, also a protein shake after training always enhances the building of my muscles.
So, what's your lifestyle like? Do you find it's restricted as a result of so much training? After competition time?
Yeah, specifically around competition time, I've got to be very, very disciplined. I've got to make sure that I stay focused on what I need to do, which if it's a competition on that weekend, during that week I've got to make sure I have early nights, eat very healthy. But I do try to have a balanced lifestyle as well. In the winter months when I'm not training, I'll allow myself, the odd drink here and there, let my hair down, go out, see a few friends, go to the pub. But it's all about being balanced.
Okay. And what's your coaching like for the support network?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of fortunate enough. I've got a great coach, I've got a great family, great friends behind me. It is very tough. We've got to be, for me personally, I've got to be in the top 10 in the world. I've got to be making the final for the Worlds or the Olympics, and if I'm not in the top 10 in the world, then the support networks behind me, they will shop because people don't want to necessarily support an athlete who's not jumping big distances.
Well, clearly there's a lot of strain on your shoulders.
Yeah, there obviously is. There's a lot of strain, but I was aware of this situation when I first took up this particular occupation, and it's something I'm very passionate about. I absolutely love the sport, but yes, certainly, I have to jump 8 metres or more every year, or just about every year, and really I've got to be jumping 820s, 830s plus to sustain the life that I've created for myself.
So have you gained any injuries as a result of your exercise and training in sport?
Yeah, I mean I've gained many injuries. Unfortunately, my most recent injury I picked up at just before the World Championships in 2011. I was in great shape. I was going into it ranked as one of the favourites, but unfortunately my knee had a tendon problem.
You've recently had an operation for that as well.
I recently had the operation. I got through to the final, which was good. However, the knee was just so severe. I couldn't jump off it. Came back, got the scan. The doctors looked at it and said, "Look, you know, it really is pretty bad. You've got to make sure that you get an operation on that." So I've had that operation, and now I'm on the recovery.
Good. So, if you'd like to know more about Chris, you can always visit his website at www.tomlinsonlongjump.com. And Chris is always looking for extra sponsorships. So if you are a potential sponsor out there and you'd like to support Chris for next year's Olympics, please visit his website. It's just shown below. I'm Gavin Townsend here today with Chris Tomlinson.